You got to think I'm one person and I probably have 20 grand worth of RC stuff.
So when we look at these kind of cars, right, are they the kind of cars that like everybody played with as a kid, or are these completely different kind of cars that we're talking about?
Oh no, these are leaps and bounds different. For instance, this one's a pan car. It doesn't have any electronics or motor or anything in it right now. But I mean, it's metal chassis, all carbon fiber parts, spec tires, change gearing. Um, with the cars that we race, if you break something, you have a whole box of spare parts. You take it apart, put it back together, fix it, and get back on the track and keep racing like it's nothing. Whereas you break your Walmart car, you throw it in the trash, you go buy another one.
I think the biggest thing that would jump out to people is like cost difference, right? I'm used to kind of RC
Oh yeah.
cars like, okay, 30 to 50. You got something that's at least going to work. These kind of cars are going to cost you what?
So my cheapest car, and it's what I push a lot of people towards when they want to get into racing, because I do a lot more off-road stuff than anything else. But I also do oval and on-road racing, and a lot of times people will show up, be like, hey, this is really cool. I want to get into this, and then I point at my nitro buggy, and I'm like, yeah, that's $2,200, like from start to finish. After I bought the kit, the engine, the tires, the starter box, the remote, the receivers, fuel, servos, all this stuff. It's like you're probably looking at about at least 2 grand. My e-buggy's probably 1,500. Um, and so it pushes a lot of people away because they're like, oh, well, I can't afford that. But that's me. That's what I spend on my stuff because I do spend the extra money to get the really good uh, remotes, the really good electronics, and all that stuff. And I do have sponsorships that help me, but a lot of this I pay out of my own pocket. Uh, but with the oval classes, we have one class, our cheapest one is about $250 to buy the car. And you buy it and you have the exact same thing that me, who's been racing for 22 years, has the exact same thing as our local pro drivers. It's a spec class. You buy this car, you take it out of the box, you put it on the track, and everybody's running the exact same thing.
The winner, is it the driver or is it because they have the better car?
I've seen people take substandard equipment that have bearings locked up, engine that barely runs, and beat the field by 2 laps. I've been beat by people with substandard equipment. I mean, it's all about the driver, their knowledge of setup. Because I mean, and I wish I had an off-road car with me that I could show you. Uh, we have 4 full aluminum shocks. We can change spring rates, oils, pistons inside the shocks, diff oils. There's anything you can change on an actual race car, you can change on an RC car a lot easier. Uh, so having the knowledge of, hey, this is how my car is driving. It's doing this. I don't like that, so I'm gonna make this change. It's gonna fix that oversteer issue. Little things like that, having that knowledge of setup and then also the consistency in your driving is what's going to help you win. Uh, it doesn't matter if you spent $500 on a car or $1,500 on a car.
How, like, so somebody that does it like professional full time for a living, are they making a lot of money or are they just kind of like, no, I can do this for a living?
I've seen some of their houses; they're making a good amount.
How is there that much money in this?
Um, you got to think I'm one person and I probably have 20 grand worth of RC stuff, and that's just in my possession. How much I've spent on it is probably more because we buy and sell cars constantly. But between sponsorships and um, all this other stuff, you've got like with one company, they sell their cars all over the world. So you could have 200,000 people buying your $700 kit, and that's not counting them buying parts, them buying tools, and all the other stuff that they need. So you're looking at them making couple million a year on the companies, and then they're passing that down to their top drivers.